capital of Tennessee, and of country music for any of you fans out there. Welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. To return to round 4. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Straight to the air is Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker.
50,
It's second and 5.
50. Hey.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This one's to Kirk out left side. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Stop is made, Oluwafemi Oladejo.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, they need 7.
19 tight. Warriors 70. Here we go. Set. And up.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Ready. 65. 18 Cardinal. Check go.
On first down, it's Richardson. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ready up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready.
Again, left side to Taylor. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here is Schmidt to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set up. Bronco 80. Go.
Now here he goes on the boot. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 22. And the Titans have a first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set. Like Warrior 70. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, The turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Brings up a third
Hey,
down.
Kate, you feeling
And 10
lucky?
yards to go.
Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover.
Let's go now.
That was an easy pick that was
70
simply
Lions.
dropped.
Get up.
What's going to throw here on third? Let's get to him. Down he goes. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth
Here
down.
comes the Titans punting
Jake
unit.
Camarda in
And this will bring a
formation.
drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. It was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fights his way through a tackle. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Ready, ready. Panthers. Let go.
Richardson now. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
6 yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the jump.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Hey,
And they send their back in motion right. Going with the screen to Taylor. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
18, Pioneer. Down. 60, Bison. Dragon, 60. Ready.
Air it out on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
Fielded at the 11. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Hut, hut.
Ward in the pistol. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Deputy! Hut.
From the gun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Ready?
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And they'll stop him here, not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Ready,
line.
break!
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now a toss play for Spears. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Unfortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Let go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
At their own 48-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Ready! 70 Lions! Go!
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
79 Broncos! 18, go!
Now Richardson to throw. Left side into the hands of Boyd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, Indianapolis.
So 1st down from the 41.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Nice.
Richardson back to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A pickup of 17. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Here we go, shot.
Richardson to throw again. Forced out to his right. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack.
Go!
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy, let's go.
From the gun, Taylor. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. No gain on the play, and they have to come up with 7 yards now on 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
18 Rattler. Let's go. Steady.
Play action. It's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the defender comes away with it. Kevin Winston with the INT.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Throwing from his own end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
He'll throw from his end zone. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throw here for Ward. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up.
Ready?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves.
Ward now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Ready up.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Down. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
He takes it at the 4. And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it. Warriors 70. 70 Lions. Go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And now they face 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Setting up the running back screen. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. Tennessee calling it 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Ready. 70 Rangers. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. He takes it at the 44. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at the Colts 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
18 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Complete out to the right. He takes this forward on the wiggle to about the 39. Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
It's a pickup of
County line.
at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on seconds. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up
Cougar 19. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. This one intended for the running back. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this.
Come on.
Timeout Indianapolis. That's in
70,
seconds.
70.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the double.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this.
Back. Check go.
4th down. Here's Ward. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Justin Wally makes the play. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Catch, go.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. They danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Right at the line.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Nothing doing on the last run, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stephanie! Cougar 19!
Running here with Pollard from the pistol. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Colts going in the dime look. 3rd down, 6 DBs out there.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Steady.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Okay, break.
Still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Hey, come 19. 19, 18.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Colts are ready for the punt. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cougar 19. Go, go, go. Ready, ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. That one's incomplete over the middle. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Come on, come on. Set. Let go.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer.
Shotgun snap out of Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Kyle Williams, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. On now comes their punter. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the Titans' 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
60 Maverick. 6. Here we go. Shot. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Here's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Check.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
New set of downs for him, and I'll start at the 38.
70, 19 tight, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Looking from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready. Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther.
Throwing now, Richardson. Added 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
On the ready.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. 2. Panthers.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
All set now. 1st and 10.
65. Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Let go.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up 2nd down.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Taylor again. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Okay, ready?
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
Let's go.
They go again with Taylor. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Ready.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Here we go. Go.
They're going to run for it. 4. And they stop him. No touchdown. No 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Here we go. Ready.
1st down throw here for Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolves. 6 guys. Ready.
Now Ward. And sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. Hey, Panther 11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Panther 60. Hey, quick.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Titans nothing.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Viking 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Complete over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
That's good for a Titans.
Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Finds a man, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
41-yard line.
Let go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Throw left side, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18 Pioneer.
Again, Ward going to the air. Caught by his back here, let's call it. And he works this to the 38 before going there. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Complete to Tony Pollard. 10 yards on the pickup.
Bronco 80.
38-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Ward's going to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A dose of the hurry up here.
Panther 60, 170, 170. Ready, ready?
1st and 10 here. Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Come on, set! 70 Lions, trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Sticking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Hurt! Right there, hurt!
What's going to throw here on 3rd? And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go, shot! Cup 19! Cup 19!
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ready.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go! Let go!
They'll start on the ground. It's Ford. Oh, he lost the football. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. Now Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Let's go. Vikings.
Running left. Here's Ford. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
A gain of 54 yards. And the Colts first down. A pickup on the play of 54 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's going to score a touchdown to Indianapolis. The Colts have likely locked up the win right there. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Titans, nothing.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Ward setting the pass. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So second down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. On the move, headed right. He's got it deep downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Titans have a first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Ward setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Second and 10. Here's Ward to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Chimere DK. So they're left facing third and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play. And now it's third down.
70 Lions. Check go.
Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70. Hut.
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold. Could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's go. Pack, ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Buying some time right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's get Mustang 19. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down Colts.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
60
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw, here's Richardson. They'll get this to Means. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now.
Tag. Ready, ready?
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a gain of 4 there. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, let go.
They give up the middle of the 4. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on, set.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Colts moments away from a 2-0 start. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready?
On the counter, it's Taylor. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Set up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Taylor now up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards on that run. That's going to bring up 4th and 6.
It's 4th down.
Andre Schmitz lining this one up. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Schmidt connects, and that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Rolling out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
70 Lions. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
Ward in the pistol. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready, ready.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Ward. Connects on the crosser. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
First down throw here for Ward. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Out of the backfield, he was looking for Tajay Spears there. So it'll be second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This will be the final play of the game.
Let's go. Bronco 80. '79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there. This game is over.